Hey, what's up? It's Symphony here. Subscribe to my brother Mr. Creepy as Hell channel, and when you're watching his videos, make sure you stay in one piece.
I don't know how people can become delivery drivers, whether it's delivering food or anything, but I couldn't do it. I did try it, but something happened that put my life in danger, and that messed it up for me. I could never be a DoorDasher again. My name is Andrew, and about a year ago, I lost my job at Amazon. I was making about a good $22 an hour, so it was decent pay. But I lost that job and I had to find something quickly because I needed to pay my rent and they were really due and I was kind of a month behind on my rent. So that's when I applied for a job as a DoorDasher. And after going through all the tests and everything I had to go through to become one, I became a DoorDasher. The job was great for the first couple of weeks. I delivered at really nice neighborhoods who gave me decent tips. It was a really fun job and I enjoyed doing it. Even though I wasn't looking to do this job long term, it was just something I could just have to hold me over till I find a more permanent, better job. I was enjoying the job until I had to make a delivery to that woman. It was during a stormy evening. It was raining really hard and the forecast called for severe weather. I was gonna quit doing my DoorDashing duties after I delivered the last meal, but then I got a request for one pickup, and this person was offering a $200 tip, $100 on DoorDash, the app, and then $100 in cash. I was intrigued, and I took the offer to take care of the order. When I went to the restaurant to pick up the order, when I noticed I got a notification on my message through DoorDash, it was the woman. The woman left a message. The message said, "Hello, DoorDasher. When you get to my place, the door will be unlocked. You just come in and you call out for me, and I'll bring you your extra $100 in cash." I didn't know how to feel about this. I usually like to just let the customer come out and accept their orders while I'm on the porch. I don't really like going in strangers' house, especially people that I don't know or sketchy people that seem like something is off. But I couldn't complain. While doing Uber, this was my most highest paying tip I ever received. So I decided to bend the rules and go against my own convictions. Once I got the woman's order, I got in the car and I looked at the route I had to take to get to her place. I didn't even realize, but it was about a 35-minute drive. So it was going to be a long distance drive. But like I said, I didn't really care because she was tipping me $200. I started to drive to get to her place, and by the time I got there, I got into the neighborhood. But the neighborhood looked it run down. A lot of abandoned houses. And as I kept on driving in the neighborhood, I really did not see any cars on the driveways of the houses. I didn't even see anybody or no one around. The place looked abandoned. I saw a bunch of houses that had missing doors, broken windows, or boarded up windows. Some of the roofs were missing, or some of it had holes in them. This place looked run down, and I could tell no one really lives here. Once I got to the address of the house that I was supposed to drop off the order to, that house looked run down as well as the other ones, but except this one had light on, so definitely someone lived here. When I got out of the car, I made my way to the woman's house. I opened up the door, and when I came in, I got hit with a really horrible smell. It smelled like mildew and wet dog mixing in together, but it also smelled like rotting corpse. That's what it smelled like to me. I tried to hold my nose so I wouldn't have to smell that unbearable smell, and then I called out for the woman. "Hello, ma'am? I'm here with your order for DoorDash. You told me to come in. So where do you want me to put your food at?" Nothing. No response. I was just met with silence. I didn't call out for her because I started to get a really bad feeling about something. I read a lot of stories and watched a lot of YouTube horror videos and stories about DoorDashers who go inside people's houses and strange things start to happen. I know you may call me weird, but I decided just to leave the food there and just accept the $100 tip that she sent me on the DoorDash app. As I was about to walk out of the house, I heard a chainsaw, and then I heard some loud screaming. I turned around, and I don't know how to process this, but I saw a woman who was wearing a pig mask on and it had a chainsaw running towards me. But what was even more strange was she was completely naked, and I freaked out and I ran towards my car. The woman chased after me with the chainsaw as she was roughing it up and screaming. I was trying to run when I felt something sharp on the back of my kneecaps. I didn't stop. I kept running till I got in the car. When I got in the car, the woman still kept following me. She got towards my window and she broke it with the chainsaw. But before she can reach in and grab me, I started up my car and I drove off. As I was driving really fast, I had a hard time catching my breath because everything was happening so fucking fast. First yelling, then a chainsaw, and then a woman coming at me butt naked. I know a lot of you may find it funny, but at the time I experienced this, I had no idea what I was feeling. I was having severe panic attacks. I tried calling 911, but my hands were shaking. I couldn't grasp the phone. I had to pull over several times and I had to throw up because my nerves were so bad, it upset my stomach. Finally, when I got home and stopped at my DoorDash, I decided to call 911 and tell the officers about what happened. They went to do an investigation, but they found out that there was no one that lived there. After that event, I quit DoorDashing. After that, I ended up finding a job at a factory that paid really well. I'm just happy I was able to escape that woman very quick and my instincts were fast, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be here telling you the story. I don't think I'll ever go back to doing DoorDashing again. Not when there are people like her around.